SoapBox? What a stupid name. Who'd call something that? Only a fucking moron.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Goombas of all ages, to the SoapBox. And one of today's questions comes from CabPlayz. He has his own YouTube channel. I've been loving those Mario Maker videos, man. I'm going to put the link to his channel in the description box. So you guys click on it and check out his stuff. It's really good. Anyway, moving on. His question today is, do you ever think Sonic will ever come back strong? And before I answer that, I just want to say the very first game I ever beat by myself was Sonic 2. That was an amazing experience. Till this day, that's one of my all-time favorite games. That's probably one of my all-time favorite memories, was beating that game. Totally on my own, no help from my older brother. Before I ever played a Sonic or a Sega game, I had a Nintendo Entertainment System, and I always played Super Mario Brothers. Then when my cousin came back from Germany, he had a Sega Genesis, and I played Sonic 1 on there, and it just blew me away. And not too long after that, my mother got me my own Sega Genesis with Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and just totally is just one of those games that just blow you away. Totally, you didn't think games could get better than Super Mario Brothers, and then you played Sonic, and it was awesome. So me and Sonic have a storied history together. And so do I think that Sonic can come back strong? Yes, I do. I don't think he can reach the levels he reached in the early to mid 90s, but he could definitely at least get back to the level he was at in the late 90s / early 2000s. And I think it could go two ways. He could either go Sega could put Sonic into hibernation for about a good 4 to 5 years. And I know that Sega has a problem with that because they seem to think Sonic is one of their only, or is their only property that sells. I mean, not like they have, I don't know, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Super Hang-On. Just I could keep going down the list of great Sega IPs that they own. But they seem to think that Sonic's the only one. And they also will invest and come out with, like, say, what was it, Colonial Marines, which isn't really their property, but they'll make a game like that, and it's just kind of bleh. And Sega knows, they're aware of their reputation. I mean, I think didn't they just a little while ago say that they want to come out with better games, and they're aware of that reputation of releasing mediocre games. And after putting it into hibernation for a while, they come back, and not only do they come back, but Sega needs to bring the Sonic team back together and come back with that. And you'll have the original team back together making a great Sonic title. And I think that's how Sega could do it. But the question is Sega capable of that? I haven't really read into it, so I don't know if there was a bad falling out with Sonic Team and Sega. But if that's not possible, then their other option could be Nintendo. Letting Nintendo make a Sonic game. Because let me tell you, all the Nintendo titles that have featured Sonic the Hedgehog, they have treated him with the utmost respect, dignity, care, and devotion to the roots of the character than Sega has in the past 10 years. Minus Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations is like the only game that Sega has put out, Sonic game that is, Sega has put out in the last 10 years that has, I felt, been true to Sonic, the Sonic series. So I think that Nintendo is more than capable of giving us a pretty damn good Sonic game. And those are the two routes I see. Either Sega, straightening up and getting the old band back together again and coming out with another great, hit, or handing it off to Nintendo and letting Nintendo craft a great Sonic game. I am hopeful, though. I do think that Sonic will come back strong. Anyway, thanks again to CabPlayz for the question. Please hit his link in the description. Check out his channel. His Mario Maker videos are great and very entertaining, so check those out. And if you have a question for the SoapBox, please just put them down in the comment box below, or even tweet me at Shawnee_2087. That's at SHAWNY_2087. And that's it for this episode. I'll actually have another episode of the Soapbox out today. I have another question that I'm going to answer, and stay tuned for that. Have a good day, guys.